Alright, you guys, it is me. First off, I just want to apologize for not uploading any videos for just over a week now. I know last weekend I did like 3 videos, um, just because I knew I probably wasn't going to have the time to, you know, do another video during the week, just because, like I said, my schedule and everything, I literally just finished a 7-day work week, so so kind of sorry for not getting at least a video up, just a little something. Um, but like I said, I did like 3 videos last weekend, just to try and give you guys something to watch if you wanted to watch something of mine. Um, but tonight, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be talking about Return of the Living Dead. Now this one is the Blu-ray edition that just came out like 2 weeks ago. Just got it. Just ordered it. Got it Monday ish, Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, I think actually. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be talking about the video. And I do actually because like I said, this is obviously the Blu-ray edition of this, which I will mainly kind of be talking about this one, but I do have the DVD there. So just to kind of show you guys the original DVD artwork for that, because I think it's a pretty cool one. So let me, whoa, hello, you want the front, not the back. So both guys there, bam, bam, bam. Um, so yeah, this movie, I love this movie. I think, was this came out in 1985, I believe, 85. Um, love this movie. Love this movie. And I first watched this movie, saw it years ago when I was probably like sixth, seventh grade. I mean, I came across it on Svengali here in Chicagoland. We've got a little, uh, show, sort of like Elvira and those like little midnight uh, movie madness type things. Guy's still around. I know like Saturday nights he's still playing movies and stuff. Cheap little show, but huge cult following still to this day here in Chicago. And guy's been around forever and ever since I was a kid. But yeah, that's when I first saw Return of the Living Dead. Very When I watched it, I was like, oh my god, this is like, it's so cheesy, but I love it. Favorite zombie in here too, by the way, for me, and I think a lot of people, who is Tarman. Tarman right there. Love that guy. Bruns. I love that guy. Love him. But yeah, this nice little movie. It's got a lot of actors in here. Tom Matthews is in here. There's another guy in here, the black guy who's in here, who is also in a Friday the 13th movie, Friday Part 5, as well as Tom Matthews, who is in Part 6. And there's one other person in this movie that was in another Friday movie. I think maybe I could be thinking of the second one, but yeah, a lot of people in this one. Clue Gallagher is in here. Just a ton of people are in here. Um, I love this movie just so much, and something. I don't know why I love this, but something that I love about this movie so much, and it just every time I watch it, I'm always like, that is like the worst, best makeup effects ever, and it's the Trash. The girl Trash, the one with the like pink hair or whatever, orange, red, pink, magenta hair, or whatever. She's the one who like strips down and is dancing on top of the tomb or whatever, and that's a fake vagina. Not even gonna lie. And it cracks me up because, like I said, it's like the worst prosthetic vagina ever. What cracks me up? Cracks me up. Um, and it's such a, like I said, it's such a kooky movie. But yeah, and like I said, I kind of wanted to talk about this one because, like I said, it just was released a couple weeks ago. I got this from Amazon. I think it was 21.99 on Amazon. It's decent price. I know you can find it cheaper elsewhere, but you know what? I got an Amazon card, love them, so you know, with them, I don't really mind paying like the extra couple bucks. Like I said, I know there's other places you can get them cheaper. But yeah, this is loaded with special features. It's got a 2 hour documentary, 2 hours, which is nice. So another reason why I didn't really mind paying $21.99 because you get the feature film along with a 2 hour documentary, and then like I said, a ton of other features. I know it's got the music video in here as well for it. It has Horror's Hallowed Ground, revisiting the locations of the film, which I know I've mentioned um, Horror's Hallowed Grounds before in other videos. Like I know this guy, like once again, if you guys have never checked out any of like the Horror's Hallowed Ground, check them out because it's pretty cool to watch. Like I've seen a ton of them. There's on some of the movies that I have, like some of the Halloween movies, some of the I think Nightmare stuff that I have, Nightmare on Elm Street films that I have a few of like the horrors haunted, or I'm sorry, pause, rewind, and play. Horrors Hallowed Grounds on like other movies that I have and stuff. It's a fun little thing to do. They're usually a few minutes long, and they just kind of go around looking at different like locations that were filmed and everything for different movies. Really cool to check out. Those are always fun to do, and the guy's pretty educated about where he's visiting and stuff, and what happens to certain locations, why you might not be able to go into certain locations anymore. Just really cool. Just very educated. Very cool about it. Um, so yeah, there's a ton of stuff, a ton of like audio commentary on here, which I haven't checked out any of the audio commentary yet, just because there's a lot to check out, and once again, my work schedule and everything has been just kind of all over the place this week and working every day. So, but yeah, just I did check out the deca the the documentary though on here because I knew I was gonna probably be talking about this movie soon, and I wanted to check out the documentary um, before I did the video. Give myself a little bit of time to be able to watch it. Maybe watch it again if I needed to or if I had a chance to. Yeah. Once again, sorry, I'm kind of like stumbling over my words. I don't know what's up with that. I got plenty of sleep last night, and I wasn't at work at 5 a.m. So I don't know. But yeah, this is one I feel like a special edition like this when it's released. For me, I'm like, oh, finally. But yeah, it just very this movie just I love this movie. Like I said, I saw it when I was still you know very young, like preteen, just coming up on my teens and stuff. Um, and like I've already mentioned, it has my favorite zombie of all time. I'm not a huge zombie movie person, but like this one I love. And like I said, Tarman, I love that. And they actually interviewed the actor who portrayed uh, Tarman, and it's so cool to like see stuff like that because they did use a actual actor for that. Very, they were looking for someone who's very, very skinny so they could, then obviously kind of build a little bit of like makeup and a body on him without it looking really bulky and fake and being like, okay, dude, that's a suit or whatever. I just really, just so good. Um, and another zombie, like it's interesting because there is another zombie that I kind of like in here, but I actually hated like the living version character of this person. Kind of going back to trash actually, like And not nothing against the actress herself. She, I think, was an amazing part of that movie. She did a really good job, and she is actually in here too. I think they have almost everyone involved in the movie actually like take part in uh the documentary portion, which even the God, I feel bad. I should have looked this up. Let me look up the actor's name real quick because it's driving me nuts. Because I know he's um, actually a relatively like well-known actor now. Like I know he was in. Oh my God, what he was in a ton of stuff. Um, but yeah, I was kind of like surprised because I was like, okay, the one person that I probably would imagine wouldn't take part in this would be this guy, and he actually was in here. What am I looking up? Return. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Found it. Sorry, I probably should have kind of like done a little research, but I'm kind of like cramped for time. I have like 10 minutes before Raw starts, and I am not missing Raw, even though kind of WWE has been sucking for like 2 years now. Um, let's see. Miguel Nunez, who is Spider. So yeah, he's been like I said, I know he's been in a ton of stuff. Um, let's see. What else has he been in? Like I said, I know he was in part five of Friday 13th. I mean, I don't think he's been in like huge blockbuster movies, but it's like enough of where it's like you see him and you're like, oh wait, you know. Let's see. I know there's a couple where I know like people would actually know him from. Let's see. Black Dynamite. He was in um, Meet Dave. Um, so yeah, I mean he's been in quite a few things. Um, Joanna Man, that's what I was thinking of. Like he was in Joanna Man, Pluto Nash. I mean, he's been in, like I said, he hasn't been in like huge blockbuster stuff, but you know, he's been in stuff. Like he's one of those like the Tim Curry effect, where like never like a huge star, never in like huge blockbusters or anything, but he's been in stuff, and it's like as soon as you see him, you're like, I know that guy. Like he was in there and everything. And like I said, you know, for the documentary, I was kind of like, okay, if any of the actors involved in this movie weren't going to be part of the documentary, I kind of thought maybe it was going to be him, but he's in it. He talks about his experiences in it and everything. And once again, when people do that, I think it's pretty cool. And interesting little note, that gentleman, he actually because this was his first movie, and he went in for his audition, and he was actually like homeless at the time. So like this literally was like his big break. So thank you for Return of the Living Dead for that. But anyway, so yeah, going back to the other zombie that I kind of really enjoyed, and I think what it is I actually enjoyed like the reveal of her. Because like I said, it was the character Trash. Like her character herself just kind of like I felt just very annoying, you know, just very like you one of those people where you wanted her to die and just were happy when she did. Um, you know, and especially too because as soon as she was talking about how like, oh, the worst possible way for me to die was for all these old men to come clawing at me and like eat my flesh and stuff, and then you see her actually that pretty much happens, like these zombies come in and like eat her up. But I love her reveal because like she's still naked and everything, and she kind of comes out of like the smoke or whatever. It's just like that reveal. I love that reveal. I think she's a sexy ass zombie and everything. But yeah, like it just this movie's fun. I love it. If you've never seen it, check it out. I think I've seen all of the Return of the Living Deads. And just so you guys know too, because I know oftentimes when I mention this movie, people are often like, "Oh, is it, you know, a sequel like a sequel to Night of the Living Dead?" No, although the writer director of this movie, like I guess he's pretty tight with George Romero and worked with Romero on Night of the Living Dead, and was able to kind of like get the rights to use this title, especially you know the Living Dead part. So Awesome, awesome, and kind of make his own, little franchise out of it, which is cool. But yeah, just so you guys know, it is not to do with anything with the original Night of the Living Dead. I know at the beginning of this movie they kind of tied in a little bit, but it's not like if you've never seen Night of the Living Dead and you want to check this out, you can. You don't have to worry about seeing the first one. So, because they kind of explain a little bit in this movie, like what you need to know from like the original Night of the Living Dead. But yeah, this is it's such a fun movie to watch, and like I said, it's one of those kind of like funny horror horror movies, and still give you some scares and everything. Um, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to, like I said, just like talk about this and mainly kind of like give my thoughts on the updated Blu-ray edition of it and some of the extras and everything. And definitely, like I said, it's definitely worth purchasing, especially too considering it's not too expensive or anything. You're not going to be shelling out a lot of money for this, so definitely, if you guys love this movie, it is worth upgrading to. Definitely, you guys know, I've got the DVD on, or I have it on DVD still. So definitely a nice little upgrade. Definitely check it out. And I think I'm gonna call it quits for you guys. So you guys have a great night, and maybe I'll have another video up tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. All right, you guys take care.